getting good, ain't it? Hey, y'all know when that treat getting good, man. Start arching that back and everything to get to that inside. Cream, that thing getting good, man. That thing good. What's up, man? You don't want to hear close yourself in? You don't want to be bothered? I ain't gonna let them bother you, man. Enjoy your snack, buddy. Onyx, better slow your butt down, girl. She went over there bothering you, you wasn't even messing with her. Hey, little mama, you gonna tighten up. You gonna tighten up. You ain't running nothing over here. Y'all, if y'all wondering, man, they're eating these buffalo bone, y'all, and they're hollow. I feel them. Hey, watch out, girl. Hey, watch out. Watch out. They eating this water buffalo bone, y'all, filled with peanut butter and their favorite treats. Here. Oliver 42, appreciate that. Yeah, she wanted that bone bad, but these dogs know better. Let me see that. Let me see that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mama. Yeah, that's one thing about my dogs now. She want it back, but she know if I take it from her, it's just took. I can't have no food aggressive dogs, at least towards me now. I can't say how they're gonna be towards each other. You know, that's gonna be a whole nother subject. But towards me, if I say it's stop eating time, or if I want to take something from them, it's just took. That's just how it's gonna be sometimes. Yeah, y'all, we just out here chilling, man, hanging out under the shade tree, y'all. Man, it was sweltering earlier, y'all. It done kind of cooled down, but around 12, 1 o'clock, hell, even I'll say now, I'll say at 10 o'clock, y'all. 10 o'clock until about now, y'all. it was unbearable, man. I pretty much had the dogs put up. I didn't even want them running around out here. It was so hot earlier. Had to be 100 degrees. But like I say, the temperature done dropped. So we all out here right now enjoying the rest of this day. What's up? Dang, it is off. It's still blurred. I appreciate that, man. Felix Speak, how you doing, brother, man? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, boy? What's up? Mary J. I gotta watch Mary J, y'all. She don't mind trying Onyx, but Onyx ain't going for it, y'all. I don't need them two girls out here cutting up. Aaron Harvey, not all the time, but for the most part, man, I can't complain. They some good dogs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, Marquise, that Marcatia 42. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with a cat. I've had one cat in my lifetime. I don't mind cats, but ain't nobody else in my family going for it, especially not these dogs. OT 112, man, appreciate it. Salute, brother. Thanks for coming through. What's up, Brad? How you doing today? Y'all can see how hot it was out here. This boy that done came and laid in this little mud puddle, y'all. Any type of little damn comfort or coolness they can find, they definitely gonna find it and lay in it. See what these two over here doing, y'all. What's up, Predator? Y'all predators be laid back, man, out the way, y'all. That's one thing I say about this boy right here. He stay up out the way. Until I pull the water hose out now. In a minute, I'm gonna pull the water hose off and spray him down, cool them all off a little bit, y'all. Y'all see then he gonna turn into a whole nother dog once that water hose turn on. But any type of snacks or treats, y'all, yeah, he gets up out the way. Hey, leave him alone. I already see what you're doing. Yeah, I gotta watch Mary J, y'all. She a bully. She love taking something from somebody. Yeah, OT, I ain't got nothing wrong with cats. Like I said, I had one in my lifetime, man, and it was kind of actually a special cat, man. He was a little different. Cause my stepfather, y'all, his grandmother, she was one of them older ladies that, put milk and food out, y'all. So cats were always around her house, and I believe one time a litter, something happened to their mother. So these cats were kind of wild, y'all. No lie, man. I called that cat. I named him Silver Bullet. He was an all silver cat, y'all. But he would never stay out in the open. He would never stay out in the open. If he was in the house, man, he was either behind the TV, under the couch. He was somewhere ducked off. And anytime he came from up under where he was at, he ran. That cat, literally never walked. No time in his life. Um, he ran from spot to spot. He was a real interesting cat, man, but he was a good one. I can't say nothing bad about him. I think they called that he was about half feral. He wasn't all the way. Every blue moon he would run up on my lap and let me pet him. Um, other than that, y'all, he didn't have too much dealings with people. Y'all ready for some water hose? Y'all ready for the water hose? 90 degrees, yeah. Hey, earlier, I didn't check the temp, but like I say, I was out here. It felt every bit of 100 degrees. Okay. Yes, it's 94 right now. Like I say earlier, it was definitely 100 degrees around about from about 10 to 2. From about 10 to 2, it was every bit of 100 degrees out here earlier. Like I say, it's starting to cool down a little bit now, thank God. Yeah, I had adopted a stray. Like I say, she was trying to rehome them all. And actually, my mom had took it first, and then I came over one day, and she was like, "Hey, go and get this cat up out my house." So I took him home with me. I had a little apartment at the time, a little two-bedroom, and like I say, man, I had good times with that cat. I can't say nothing bad about him. Oh yeah, these dogs like water for the most part. Most of them do. You'll see dogs like Onyx. Onyx ain't gonna get in that water at all. She gonna run and hide. I pull the water hose out. Um, Cream, he ain't messing with that water. He gonna sit down in the corner. He ain't messing with that water. And then Pretty Eyes right here, she'll take a little. Hey, Onyx, Onyx will boil it. Onyx will take. She'll take a little sprinkle here and there, but she ain't gonna get into it like the rest of these dogs. Let me. What up here doing? What you got going on, man? Hmm? What you got going on up here? Let me get my water hose set up real quick, y'all. I know that's what they ready for. Let me see. They ready. They ready now. Hold up. Hold up. Now let me get y'all down here. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on, girl. Come on, man. Back up. Back up. Dude, back up, man. choke up now. See how bad you want it. We got about 11 dogs in all. I know it only seems like a few of them, but we got 11 dogs at all. In all, 9 of these big dogs, and then we got our 2 Maltese. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You drunk too much water, man? But yeah, all these dogs right here, they love some water. If Lucky was out here, he'd be right off in the middle of them too. He loved the water just as much. But everybody else, nah, they ain't messing around. They ain't messing around. One thing about these phones nowadays, they're about waterproof. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man, it tricked me out, you know. I know a lot of y'all ain't testing to find out if y'all phones are waterproof or not. But actually, I was out here about a year ago. Ah, come on, girl. I was out here about a year ago, and I had a sweat jacket on, you know, with the pocket in the front. And I was filling up the 5-gallon water buckets. And somewhere in filling them up, leaning them over, I had dropped my phone inside the water. Hey. Come on, man, back up. Yeah, y'all ain't getting too much, man. I really don't want to punch my dog in front of y'all, but they run into me one more time. We gonna have a talk. We gonna have a good little talk. Back up, girl. But yeah, back to my story, y'all. I was filling up water buckets, y'all, and I had a pullover jacket with the pocket in the front. And I didn't even notice it. Leaning over the water buckets, my phone had dropped inside the bottom of a 5-gallon bucket, y'all. And literally, you know, I wasn't paying no attention because I wasn't on it or nothing. And someone had called me, and all of a sudden, I started hearing some ringing, y'all, but it was kind of muffled. And dang, if that phone wasn't at the bottom of that 5-gallon bucket, y'all, and was nothing wrong with that phone, y'all. So, y'all, some of these phones, they say waterproof, y'all, they really waterproof. I found out myself personally. Yeah, see, they get too excited, man. Golly. She just jumping over Scoop's back like he a ramp. West Boogie, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you coming through. Paul Watson, how you doing? Appreciate the heart. Paige Johnson, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. What's going on with you, Rip? Yeah, this girl right here, y'all, I don't know what it is. She must be pulled up full of energy. They say we're supposed to get some thunderstorms in a little while, y'all. If it don't rain, probably around about 7 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna get my kids, take these dogs on a walk. Yeah, she cutting up right here. Huh? All right, man, I'll see you when you get back. Y'all be safe. All right, love you too. Yeah. Oh, come man. See y'all. This boy done broke my whole tripod, man. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Hey, hey, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you how crazy stuff be. Y'all, I gotta keep an extra one, y'all, cause I already know, man. I done had, man. Listen, I done went through so many tripods with this channel. That was the first time they ever did that right there, though. Come on, come on, Mary. I need you to calm your butt down, girl. Good God. You done set me back $17, girl. And these tripods are free. Now, what can you do with them, man? Yeah, yeah, Predator, man. You see it? Me and my daughter's out here talking about that the other day, man. He gonna be a tall boy for real. Now I gotta be careful now. This is my last tripod, man. I gotta put an order in for Amazon tonight. Get 2 more. I can have them on standby. We hoping she pregnant. We did. Her and Scoop did 2 lockups. So like I say, pretty much, probably another about 2 weeks, y'all. She should really start putting on some more weight. But yeah, we hoping she conceives. Like I say, we got 2 lockups out of her and Scoop, so it really don't take but one. So 2, y'all. We hoping for the best. But if she did conceive, puppy should be here anywhere between August 25th and August 30th, y'all. Come on. Y'all, Predator be trying to climb the tree, man. That boy got a lot of drive, man. To be such a cool, calm, collective dog, y'all. Paige Johnson, how you doing? I be trying to work them, man. These dogs, I don't. I wish I could do a lot more with them, man. These dogs would look a lot better, man. Like I say, I do work them. At the end of the day, man, I can't lie. There's more I could be doing with them. Uh, but yeah, they do. They are some good looking dogs. Like I say, between this right here and going on walks 2, 3 times a week, they get plenty of exercise. And then half the time, even when we don't get outside the yard, y'all, they spend a little time of the day each day running around chasing each other in this backyard. So I think that's one of the biggest contributor, man. Them dogs looking so good. They ain't stuck in a cage all day, and that's no knock to anybody that's got to leave their dog in the cage all day. But your dog only gonna look so good and get so much work out in a 10 by 10. You know what I mean? After 2 steps, 2, 3 steps, they done went from one side to the other. Yeah, just cooling them off a little bit. Like I say, I just checked the temperature. It's 94 degrees out here right now. Well, it's 94 degrees in our area. It's not as bad. It's probably 80 something, man, with this shade tree back here we're staying up under. It's not as bad up under this shade tree, but I'm just cooling them off. But then at the same time, too, like I say, these dogs love water. Like literally, as long as I keep this water hose on, they're not gonna give up. They're not gonna stop. Like they ain't gonna get tired and be like, I'm through. Nah, as long as this water hose is going, they gonna stay at it. So like I say, this is something I can do with them. They enjoy, especially because like I say, I'm gonna try to have my kids take them on a walk earlier. But if they don't get outside the yard and go for a walk, at least I did something with them today. All right, come on, break time, break time, break time, break time. See what everybody else back here doing. Like I told y'all, man, cream, cream. These three right here, y'all, they ain't not messing with that water. Let me see that. Mary, come here, mama. Come here, good mama. Bring it back. You gonna bring it to me? Come here, mama. What you gonna bring it to me? You gonna poop, but these dogs don't care nothing about no toys, y'all. Y'all, they like it don't taste, it don't smell good. Oh, you know why you got this back here? Now Scoop just like destroying stuff. So I know what he about to do. Bruce, I'm in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina area. Come here, mama. Come here. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, mama. You find this side of town, show your face. Find this side, you see me put that water up. You like, I'll come out now. Say, I'll come out now. Molly, another one, y'all. She ain't messing with that water. Crick. Stop looking at her like that. Yeah, got some puppers back here. Puppies, nah, I'm not gonna have a litter of puppies till I got a female that hopefully pregnant right now. We ain't confirmed yet, but if she is pregnant, her puppies ought to be here August 25th through the 30th. Somewhere off in there. I ain't got the, well, hell, I ain't gonna say I ain't got the exact day, man. Cause a lot of times when these dogs get pregnant, y'all, it's hard to say. Do you count the day that they locked up as the day that she conceived, or do you count a day after, or maybe 2 days after? So when I look at it that way, like I say, anywhere from the 25th to the 30th. You know what I mean? If she has them, if she has the puppies at exactly 63 days, then it'll be August. I want to say 25th or 26th. So like I say, somewhere between there, y'all. We'll definitely have a litter of puppies. Fingers crossed, on the ground. Mad Money, what's going on with you? Appreciate that. Who you growling at? Hey, Bosco Luke King, man, definitely get at me. One thing for sure, man, you'll see everything. Pretty much the day she has her puppies, man, I'll probably go live. And then if you watch anything like my last litter, so we'll probably, that first 2 weeks, man, we'll probably, yeah, it'll be a lot of lives. You'll see a lot of the puppies, man, from day one, all the way till 5 weeks when when they officially hit the yard, and until they leave here, y'all. There's not gonna be too many days I ain't gonna miss showing the puppies. What's up, Dirty? Y'all excuse this boy, man. Like I say, it's been hot out here, man. So a lot of times, even my dogs that don't like getting wet, they don't mind laying in the mud somewhere, y'all, to cool their body off. Oh, shit. Hey, too foolery, man. Hey, you a fool for that one. I believe you too. I believe you. It's been crazy hot. Man. Like I say, a lot of that's the only time I really hate during the summertime. Cause I like to spend a lot of time out here with these dogs, but man, sometimes it just be too hot. And like I say, during the hottest part of the day, um, this is what they'll pretty much be doing, like they doing now, just even harder, y'all. They do not do no moving. When that sun's out, yeah, ain't too much action going on back here, y'all. Everybody's up under a shade tree up against the house or ducked off somewhere, y'all, just trying to stay cool. Onyx. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, shit? You're getting sleepy. You're getting Don't do it. Leave him alone. I already see it. Yeah, I gotta be on this boy Cream right here, man. Sometimes he just be looking like he ready to attack for no reason, y'all. Everything in his body posture and his movement. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Hey, back up, back up, back up. Chill out, man. Chill out. I don't know what your plans is, but I can read your mind, boy. Knowing you up to no good. Oh yeah, no OT. You ain't said no lie, man. I don't mind them. I don't mind my dog getting dirty at all. That's what dogs gonna do. And like you say, that extra covering of dirt and mud, a lot of times, like you say, cools them down and keep some of the bugs at bay, especially during these summer months. Lucky enough, man, we ain't had no problems with fleas, y'all. And now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't advise it because there's a lot of. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't advise it. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of talk on there and studies where they say that garlic is not good for y'all dogs. At least 3 times a week, y'all. I shave. Depending on how many clothes, y'all. I shave enough where I think it's enough between all the dogs. You don't know I feed them all together. So if I got 3, 4 bowls out here, I take a few cloves and I lightly shave them off in there, man. I've definitely noticed with that garlic, it keeps fleas off my dogs, y'all. And I don't usually do it year round, just because a lot of times I'll be lazy. And half the time I forget to get garlic after I run out. But during these summer months, I've been on it. Like I say, I definitely notice a difference. No itching and stuff back here. At the same time, too, y'all, I almost want to say it helps with their coat, y'all, because I did have a little bit of shedding about a month ago, y'all. And I was just out here earlier before I turned the camera on. I had the little shedding brush and started running through all their coats, cleaning them up a little bit, y'all. And I was getting no extra hair off none of these dogs. So I don't know for sure if I can attribute that to the garlic, but it definitely helps, like I say, with the fleas. Hey. I bred Onyx to Scoop. Scoop done got up on. Y'all, it's hot out here. I'm standing still, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm dripping with sweat right now, so it's still pretty warm. That boy done got up under a tarp trying to get a little shade. But at the same time, too, y'all, Scoop is my inside dog, y'all, so he's not acclimated as much. He's out here a lot, but not like these dogs 24/7. So I call him my bougie dog, y'all, because believe me, matter of fact, I'm about to take him in the house, y'all, so I can let Scoop out. That boy does not mind being up under the AC. What's up, man? Okay, man. Appreciate the compliment. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. But it ain't as bad as it could be. It ain't as bad as it could be. Like I say, it's South Carolina is that. Oh, you know what? I'm tell y'all the truth, y'all. They ain't even seen the worst of it, y'all. And I'm pretty sure it's everywhere, y'all. August, once August get here, it's just gonna be godly. It's bad now, but once August get here, it just gets worse. So yeah, they ain't even seen the worst part yet. And y'all, this right here is why I can't buy no toys, y'all. That's why I can't buy nothing, y'all. They get to eating it, and I promise you, I'm gonna see a red piece or two in somebody use the bathroom. I'm gonna see a red piece or two. I already know that. What's up, man? Y'all, literally best mannered dog I got on the yard. No, no, let me not say that. Let me not say that, y'all. I'm talking too quick, y'all. 'Cause if I pull some treats out, his whole demeanor is gonna change. As long as there ain't no treats out here, I ain't giving no treats out, y'all. This is one of my best mannered dogs. I get to pull some treats out, y'all. This boy gets to hopping, y'all, trying to get to him. He got some leaps on him, y'all. This boy right here, this baby Michael Jordan right here. Yeah, Scoot want to go in the house. He done had about enough. He been out here for a while. He played in the water a little bit. He said his highs. He ready to say his goodbyes now to everybody. And Bosco, that's what's up, man. Yeah, definitely stay tuned. Like I say, I don't know how long you've been watching the channel, but believe me. Matter of fact, y'all, I want to say, and I'm gonna try to break my record this time, y'all. Last time when I had that litter of puppies, I went live. I think for I can't remember how many days straight, y'all. I can't remember how many days straight. I can't remember how many days straight. I want to say the YouTube record for live is 11 days straight, y'all. I'm gonna try to beat it this year with this litter, y'all. I'm gonna try to go live. I'm gonna try to have some extra battery packs on my phone. And I think I would have beat it last year, last litter, y'all. But mess around, went to work, and you know what I mean. I didn't give my kids proper instruction, and they let my phone die on me, y'all. But this year, this next litter with Onyx and Scoop, I'm gonna try to beat the YouTube record. And like I say, I want to say the longest live on YouTube is 11 days straight, y'all. We're gonna try to go for 2 weeks straight, y'all. Let me get that. See, he already chewing, y'all. Look, he chewing, ain't spit nothing out. I can't get these dogs nothing. But yeah, I promise there, y'all ain't gonna miss nothing. Leo, the chubby lion, what's going on? Which appreciate you coming through. I reason I took his toy because he's eating it. Look, he don't went back. And that's the only thing with these dogs you got to kind of be careful of, y'all. I done heard of some of these mastiffs where people done said they done, where, they love chewing on any type of clothing, any type of material, man. I know this one lady told me one of her mastiffs one time passed the whole gym sock, y'all. So believe me, like I say, next couple of days I will be seeing some of that off in a pile out here. So a lot of time with ropes and certain toys, you just got to be real careful with these dogs. And like I said, I never had no instance where I had to take them to the doctor or anything like that. But you will see certain toys, you will see they chewing on. It will go through their system and will be out here in the clump or a pile. Around everybody out, y'all. I don't know where Honest done got to. Yeah, I'm gonna take Scoop in the house real quick so I can let Lucky out, and I'm gonna be right back. So I know that big boy definitely ready to cool down a little bit with his 150-pound self, y'all. Y'all, when I say I didn't even have to say home, man, as soon as he went into the house, he went straight to his kennel. He was definitely ready to get out this heat, man. He went straight to his kennel. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Puncher got some scratches on him. Him and Lucky got into it the other day. I hope I don't have to see me getting on nobody's butt out here. Hey, sit, sit, sit. Hey, don't run out. Hey, 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 sit, hey, sit down, boy. You be running out my cage like you crazy. Teach these dogs some manners, y'all. They act up sometime when I got company. Wait till I got company, y'all, to act up. Now, anytime if I ain't got this camera on, y'all, these dogs act the best they can be, y'all. As soon as I turn the camera on, y'all, they want to show out. See, this Lucky right here, y'all. He just want to bow hog the whole water. That's all he want to do is sit in front of it. Yeah, OT. And one thing about these dogs, they good at spitting it out. But like I say, it's just with these dogs, they destructive, man. It's like anything they got, it's not enough to chew on it, y'all. They wanna they wanna see it gone, y'all. They wanna see it gone. Man, I borrowed a little bit of everything for them, and like I say, they trying to tear it up. Nah, matter of fact, it's about to rain in a little while. Now, one thing I will say, they ain't necessarily just gonna sit off in the rain. They ain't about to do nothing like that. Lucky enough, they ain't that crazy. But nah, they don't have no problem getting wet. Like, yeah, that's about how they is. Destroy stuff just to destroy. Yeah, I can imagine. I ain't never seen a brown bear do that, but that's about what these dogs are. Destroy stuff just to be destroying it. Back up. Back up. Now, y'all, that was Mary J screaming out when Lucky bumped into her, y'all. So y'all can imagine sometime when this boy just running around playing and he runs into me, y'all, he about dang near feel like I'm about to break my knee. He don't know his own weight, y'all. He don't know his own weight. He don't mind throwing it around. Ah, that's it. Yeah, y'all, look like we about to get some free water in a minute, y'all. So I'm going to turn the water hose off. It was calling for thunderstorms. So we're going to see. see what these back here. What y'all doing? What y'all back here digging for? What y'all smell? You wet. You ain't about to rub up against me. OT 112. You know what? I ain't never thought about that, but you right. That would have saved me a few times when he collided with me if I'd have had my knees kind of bent, because he dang sure almost buckled me a few times. Festim, I'm gonna butcher that. Fest Loca, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. And I appreciate everybody on live, man. Hope y'all doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Just out here spending a little time with the dog. Like I say, it done cooled down a little bit, but supposed to have a thunderstorm coming through, y'all. But they don't know what they want to do because it looks clear over there, but it's kind of getting gray over that way, y'all. So we might catch it and we might not. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, boy? I don't know what be going on, y'all. These dogs love going off in Lucky's cage, y'all. I don't know what be going on in Lucky's cage, but anytime I let him out, all the dogs got to go in his cage and explore for some reason. OT, you ain't told no lie. I didn't even think about that way, but you ain't told no lie. That's definitely, uh, especially that force multiplier, especially how fast he going. Usually, you're lucky enough, it's never full speed. He usually around about 4 to 5 feet from me when he takes off and bumps into me without looking. Puncher, what you over there doing, man? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Don't put your wet self on me, boy. You better rub your nasty self on me. Y'all, this big Lucky right here, man. What's up, troublemaker? What's up, troublemaker? Hmm. That's over here doing? Yeah, their weight don't tell the true strength. Because if you think about like Lucky's about 150 pound dog, and I can wrestle with a 150 pound man all day, but I can't wrestle with a 150 pound dog, y'all. Their strength is something serious. Even you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Even Cream right here, y'all. The other day, Cream, man, I had to pin him down for a second, y'all, because he was messing with Molly, and he ain't even but a 7-month-old dog. He ain't nowhere. Hey, back up, get out of each other's face. He ain't nowhere near 100 pounds. He's probably somewhere around 70 or something, man. But man, I had to hold that boy down a little bit, man. For a 70-pound dog, like I say, a 7-month-old, he's probably around about 70, 80 pounds, y'all. His little weight surprised me. And then I tell people too, I walk all these dogs, but at any given time, if they really wanted to pull and drag me down the street, they could, y'all. They could. It wouldn't be no stopping them. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? What's up, boy? What's up? See what they got going on over here. Onyx. Leave her alone. I don't know if y'all noticed, man. We got these summertime flies, y'all, that be landing on my dogs. Come on. And every day or two, y'all, I gotta get this. I got this spray. I got to spray on my dogs because South Carolina got these little flies that love landing on my dog's ears. I don't sit there and bite them till they bleed. Don't run. Punch. Punch. Don't run for me, boy. Don't run for me. You the main one I see flies on you. Come here. Yeah, when I pull this out, y'all. There you go. Come on. Just want to give you a little relief, man. Give you a little relief. Come here. Everybody. And y'all, this is the crazy thing about this stuff, y'all. These dogs, I believe they done learned over time that this spray gives them relief, y'all. And like I say, they'll pretty much just stand still because they know it's gonna make them feel good. Come here. If y'all know anything about spraying dogs, y'all, a lot of dogs, you get to spraying them, y'all, they gonna run like honest. Honest don't like no more. Honest. Come on, mama. You need this. Get them flies off your ears. Yeah, honest gonna get light, y'all. But it's just crazy over time how these dogs, you can almost tell like they know. They almost put their head down like, please spray my ears and get these dang flies off me. Please. I don't want to get sprayed, but don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go ahead and take it like a man. Take it like a man. You know it's going to help you. Y'all, that Bronco, y'all, kills, I don't know if y'all, kills 6 fly species, ticks, gnats, and fleas, man. I swear by this stuff. Matter of fact, I buy it by the gallon. I got a gallon jug, and every time this gets empty, I just go ahead and fill this bottle back up. But if you got flies like in South Carolina, like I say, and if you a dog owner, you know what I'm talking about. Them flies, they'll be right on your dog's ears and will sit there and eat them till they bleed. That stuff right there is a lifesaver. Now I'll give them a little relief for a day or two. Butter picks. Oh, golly. Hey, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about it because my last video wasn't on topic. Next video I make, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday, I'll probably drop a video. Yeah, I'll put them picks of butter up, man. I forgot. Hey, thanks for reminding me. Louise, I appreciate that because I forgot all about that. I've been showing them pics they sent me. And at the same time, too, tonight I'm going to try to get an exact picture of one of their pictures they sent me of butter and take the exact same pose with cream and do a side-by-side comparison, y'all, because, man, if y'all thought they was twins when they was here on the yard when they was younger, you got to see them now. And like I say, Butter done lost all that baby weight, y'all. He's slim just like Cream now. I still think he's a little bit bigger than Cream. Yeah, he definitely a little bit bigger than Cream. Because matter of fact, I seen one of their other brothers the other day. The new owners call him Tiny. When he was on the yard, golly, I can't remember. My daughter gave him some crazy name when he was on the yard, y'all. I can't remember what the name is now. But yeah, I seen him the other day, man. He's actually bigger than Cream and Butter, man. That boy's so thick. And I don't even think he was the biggest dog, y'all. He was kind of on the slim side, but man, that boy done got thick. Where basically you can tell he's taking more after their dad, Lucky. That other dog I seen the other day, like I say, Tiny, he's taking more after Lucky. Where Cream and Butter, y'all, they more got Layla's build. I just can't wait to see what she produces, y'all, because like I say, her mother done had 3 litters, I think 3 or 4 litters. Onyx's mother that I produced, man, and man, she's produced some nice thick puppies. At the same time, too, one of Onyx's sister's litter mates, one of her sisters that were actually litter mates, their owner sent me a picture of her puppies, and man, I'm talking about nice thick pups. Nice thick puppy. So if Onyx does anything like her mother and her sister, yeah, I'd have some nice litters, but we'll see. We'll see. I really hate talking and counting my chickens before they hatch. Or is it eggs before they hatch, y'all? What is it? Chickens before they hatch or eggs before they hatch? Whatever it is. I just hope for the best, man. Nah, Cream never left. Cream been here since day one. Cream had never left. Now, someone did give me an offer for him, And I don't know if I even told y'all about that offer, or if I was thinking about taking it, but nah, Cream been pretty much here from day one. And I'm kind of, and this funny thing, me keeping Cream, y'all, because I'm glad I did kind of keep Cream because he's one of them dogs, like for sure. You talk to other breeders, he just couldn't go to anybody, y'all. Like I would not have liked to sold Cream to a family with small kids or somebody that's not a dominant person in the house. Because this boy right here, I ain't gonna lie, he needs a lot of instruction. And at the same time, too, if somebody already had animals in the house, um, I would hate to sell to a person like that because he's definitely gonna be a dominant dog. Even I already know it's eventually gonna come a time. I'm almost for certain I'm gonna have to separate him. Um, because he's definitely gonna be a problem. So like I say, he's one of them dogs where uh, somebody who definitely know what they're doing would have to have a dog like Cream. Because like I say, he's real headstrong. Because like even me, I can't do nothing with him. Even like with my son, I got to kind of watch, with him and my son's interaction, man. Because my son, he's kind of don't play with these dogs, but I let him know, you can't be forceful. It ain't gonna work that way. You know what I mean? You push, eventually these dogs gonna push back. So it's got to be a respect thing. You know what I mean? That's why he got to listen. You know what I mean? If he ain't doing it out of respect, one day you're gonna have a problem. I've never weighed Onyx. Onyx is one dog I've never weighed. I do not know for sure how much Onyx weigh. But Onyx is a real thick dog. She doesn't got a lot of height, but she got a lot of girth. I'll give her about 115 somewhere around there. Come on. Yeah, Cream's wild. He's wild for real, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. He's wild for real. Man. Like I say, he's kind of well. You know what? If y'all go back to my old videos, man, because a lot of mastiffs, y'all, they got drive, but they're not over. I'm gonna say for some of them, y'all, especially some of the older breeds, they're guardian type dogs, but they're not like that pit bull type aggression. Um, and I told y'all before I wanted something breed that would put a little bit more fire with my dogs, and that's kind of why I got Layla. And Layla had a lot of fire in her. And if y'all go back in my old video, I told y'all when I went to pick Layla up, like everything on that yard was just wild. You know what I mean? Dude didn't even want me. You know what I mean? I kind of asked, like, can I go check the dogs out? Because I could see onto his property and see all the dogs. But man, the way they was cutting up, and when I asked that question, what I seen in his eyes, I was like, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to come in that gate no way. But like I say, Layla's mom was fool. And Layla was kind of like that too, man. But Layla had a little discretion, man. She wasn't that bad, but I think it kind of done jumped. And like I say, what I seen in Layla's mom, I'm seeing in this boy Cream right here. Like I say, he don't play no games. And I produced another dog like that too, y'all, 2 litters back. No, matter of fact, Layla and Lucky's first litter, if y'all don't remember, or if y'all go back, I produced a girl. She wasn't a Merle, but she was all fawn, y'all. Matter of fact, we was calling her Layla's twin. And she went up to Chicago. And I ain't gonna say I got bad feedback, but basically, he already had another female that he kind of prized a little bit more than Layla's twin, man. And he was kind of hurt in a way because Layla was jumping on his other dog. I mean, Layla's twin, that one I produced, was jumping on his other female he already had. Just being their blood, man. Every dog is different, every breed, every line. You know what I mean? You go to one yard here and it can be the same breed. It just sometimes it be like that. And even in a litter, you know what I mean? You can have a litter of nine pups, you know what I mean? And seven of them is mild mannered, the best dogs in the world, and you'll just have two that are just straight firecrackers. Straight firecrackers. If you like that thing, you better make sure it's on the ground. And that's what every dog. That's why a lot of times too, man, I like keeping these dogs a little bit longer. You know what I mean? I don't mind having a pup 10 or 12, 14 weeks before I let it go. You know what I mean? Because that's really a lot of time after that 10-week mark when that character traits are really gonna start coming out. Because if y'all remember, between him and Smoke, the problem I was having with him and Smoke, that really didn't pop up to about week 10. You know what I mean? So if I would have sold this boy at 6 weeks, I would have never seen none of that in him. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's like nothing. It's kind of like a Corvette or a Hellcat. You know what I mean? Them cars ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they go in drive and you put them in park and hit the gas like any other car, but they ain't for anybody. You know what I mean? That's why so many of them get wrecked. Um, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with him. He just ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? But for the right person that knows how to handle a Hellcat, knows how to handle a Corvette, um, he's the perfect dog. But for some people, just go ahead and get that Camaro. Just go ahead and get that Camaro, that SRT. A lot of time that's more your speed. Yeah, OT, man. You just never know with some dogs. Like I say, some, the best, like, I don't know. I was going to say this boy right here. He's a good dog. Mary, Onyx are good dogs. I don't know. Like I say, just some of my males, man. Some of my males, and then a lot of times too, it really comes down with certain situations. A lot of times, a lot of these dogs are just better off being single family dogs. You know what I mean? A lot of times, the only time you really gonna have problems when you start having two, three, four of them, and especially if you ain't got a handle on them, letting them know their place. If they got to figure out their own, that's when you're gonna start having problems. But for a lot of these dogs, like I say, he a perfect dog. But for somebody to try to get him and think they're gonna get some more males or already got some dogs established, they'll end up not wanting that dog at 2 years old because he'll be beating up everything on the yard and causing problems. But for some dogs, like I say, they're just better suited to be the only dog in the home. And then at the same time too, unless the dog is really not a threat. Because I tell y'all too, we got two Maltese, y'all. Um, our Maltese, say neither one of them over 20 pounds, you know what I mean? And they have no problem with these big dogs. They come out here and they'll sit outside and on the porch all day, right around these dogs, and never had an issue. My dogs never attack them. But like I say, if it's ever a point where with these bigger dogs, they get eye to eye to each other, man, and one of them doesn't back down, that's usually when you have problems. Yeah, OT, same way with me, man. But some people, it just, it's like they don't even understand, what they actually got. Them are dogs. You know what I mean? You have too many of them together. Cause I'm on this one group on Facebook, and what's the best way I can describe it? A lot of male and female Karens on there. You know what I mean? And they all share stories about instances like that, you know what I mean, where they done had dogs and one done attack, and to be the crazy thing is, y'all, a lot of them people, I be reading so many of them stories, like, I done had dog fights on my yard. Like, them people immediately go put that dog down. I be reading some of those stories, I be like, what the, that's natural. What did you think was gonna happen, y'all? But man, it be kind of crazy, y'all, because like I say, just fights like I done had, and some of them, you know what I mean. Like I say, they're caring, so they're not adapted. A lot of times breaking the dogs up, so sometimes the bites go a little too far. Sometimes, like I had a dog, get unalived by another dog on my yard. Like, man, them people in that group, oh yeah, like Molly, they would immediately took her to the pound and got her put down immediately. They do not play. But like I say, it's different strokes for different folks, man. At the end of the day, I'm kind of like you, OT. I don't know what they thought was going to happen or expect to happen with large breed dogs, and then you leave them by themselves. But yeah, man, there's so many stories in that group, and I just be reading it like, man, I be wanting to say something, but I be like, you know what? Let me stay in my lane. Yeah, mindset, man. It's just like, man, so many stories. Like I say, when they dogs get to fighting, oh, they put them down. They go straight to the pound. This dog is aggressive. I can imagine. I don't know what they say. I don't know what they say or what they thought was gonna happen. But like I say, and I hate it for them too. I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I hated a lot of them stories. Like I say, a lot of times dogs were hurt, and sometimes dogs were on the live. But whoever the aggressor were, they put them down, y'all. They do not. But like I say, at the end of the day, a dog like Molly, um, and my girl who got into it, y'all. I can't do that because I know that was my fault. You know what I mean? If I would have had them separated, if I would have been out here, that never would have happened. They were out here by themselves to figure out, something on their own, and they did what dogs are gonna do. Bosco, I appreciate the clutch, man. Thanks for the gift. Hey, Ronald Johnson, that be it too. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like people don't a lot to understand. These dogs, especially these massive breeds, and even them XL bullies, they're really puppies, y'all. Until they're 2.5 year old, these dogs, I don't care how big they look, they're puppies, y'all. They're puppies. But like I say, and that's really like what my issues with what the heck he got. Oh man, with Lucky, what I had with Lucky, man, Lucky was a teddy bear till he turned 2.5, y'all. And after 2.5, hey, come back. After 2.5 years old, he just woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm trying something today. and that's something with Scoop. But like I said, up until 2.5 years old, y'all, sweetest boy in the world. Had no problems with him. Like literally, law. It was almost like clockwork. As soon as he turned 2 years old, he was like, nah, I ain't no puppy no more. I ain't playing it no more. And like I say, he switched up. And it ain't nothing towards me. Like I say, this is my buddy right here. Uh, I'll put my hand in his mouth all day. That's my dude. But for other male dogs, yeah, it's gonna be issues. There's gonna be issues, and that's to be expected, man, with any animal. Any animal, y'all. I used to, when I was younger, I used to raise fish, and I used to not breed, but I used to have a lot of different African cichlids and stuff like Oscars and convicts and Jack Dempseys. You know what I mean? They would fight. You know what I mean? Them are fish, y'all. Them are fish, man. I used to literally have battles going on in my fish tank. So yeah, y'all, these animals, man, they gonna do what animals do. And at the end of the day, y'all ain't too many animals in the wild really just getting along like that. Hey, Felipe, hey, dogs are still living like that. There's a lot of dogs still living in on a chain in burn barrels or plastic 50-gallon drums. It ain't times have not changed that much. Believe me, there's people that got whole breeding programs, and that's how they dogs, especially in the pit bull world. And I'm talking about real pit bulls, y'all. Not bullies. I'm talking about real pit bulls. Most of them dogs are gonna be on a chain, and like I say, a lot of them live in barrels. Especially if the breeder got them for certain characteristics and traits they're looking for. Yeah, they're not living as good as most dogs. I ain't even gonna say they living bad, but like I say, a lot of time, cheap living quarters. A lot of people do use them 50-gallon drums or the 50-gallon plastic barrels. Bosco, appreciate the gift, appreciate the sparkles. Yeah, that's right. 24 to 36, man. Anywhere between there. And it's funny you should say 36 because Punisher right here, he was a little bit later. You know what I mean? He's not as aggressive as Scoop and Lucky, but he has gotten to it with Scoop and Lucky. They done battled it out. And like I said, he was a little bit later with it. Um, that's why I can have him out here with either Lucky or I can have him out here with Scoop, but I can't have Scoop and Lucky out here together. Oh, Jay Green, I believe it. Oh yeah, fish can be super aggressive. Like I say, one morning I remember, and I was probably no more than about eighth grade, and I was waking up that morning going to school, and I passed my little fish tank. I think I had them in about a 75-gallon fish tank, and my Oscar and my Jack Dempsey were in front of each other. You know what I mean? Like swinging side to side. About to, if you know fish, y'all, there's a little fighting aggressive they be doing, and they lock lips. And man, that Jack Dempsey started swinging, man, and ripped my Oscar's whole bottom lip off, y'all. So yeah, there were two fish, y'all. There were two fish that was both about palm size, y'all, about my palm now. The Oscar and the Jack Dempsey. And like I say, they locked on with each other, man, and started swinging like two pit bulls. And that Jack Dempsey ripped my Oscar's whole bottom lip off. Oh yeah. Hey Felipe, they got rules down here too now. Well, one thing about me, I'm not in the city limits. I'm in the country, the county. So it's a little bit more relaxed over this way. But I know in the city limits here in South Carolina, um, I want to say you can't have your dogs chained up. And at the same time, too, in bad inclement weather, you got to bring them in the house and stuff like that. Like if you're in the city limits and it's raining or it's a snowstorm or the weather's bad and somebody called the police on you, I believe you can get fined. So yeah, state to state, city to city, man, it's all different with these dogs. That's why a lot of times if you breeder, if you got a lot of dogs, you'll see a lot of people, man, they'll stay out in the country somewhere where, like I say, laws are more relaxed and you ain't got the law on your back for any little thing. Oh yeah, Jay Hendricks, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a chain. Like I tell people, my dogs sometimes act up, and I gotta separate them. You know, y'all don't see them, and I don't use them a lot, but I got about, and these all trucker chains. I got about 20 feet of chain right there. Let me see. I got another about 25 feet of chain right here. You know what I mean? It's not just there. It's, hey, back up. That chain's in the ground. I got about another 30 feet of chain right there. So yeah, if you hey, listen, you got some dogs, man. Listen, I ain't gonna say you got to use them all the time, but sometimes you gonna need them. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Like I say, I just don't keep my dogs on them. But if there's times when I want all my males out here and I want them separated, like I say, I'll put them all on. I'll keep them in every corner. I'll chain one up right there, chain one right there, and usually I'll probably gonna get a tie down right here so I can chain another one. But it's rarely I use them. So rare here. I ain't had a dog on a chain. No, I think once this year. I think once this year I might have had used them when I had all three of them out here. But I definitely got them if I need them. Rhino, Pressa Canario, really Pressa is about the only thing I would want to use. Stack that more on top of them. That's why I was hoping to breed Onyx about a month back, y'all. Matter of fact, I was gonna breed Onyx. No, not bad, my bad. Mary J, y'all. I was gonna breed Mary J about a month ago when she was in heat. I was actually gonna breed Mary J to Onyx's father, y'all, who's a purebred Pressa Canario. Um, but he couldn't get it up that day, y'all. In so many words, he couldn't make it happen that day. She was flagging and everything, and like I say, it might have been um, he wasn't comfortable where we had him at, y'all. So we went to a kind of like a vacant park uh, to let them try to breed. And then, like I say, I was holding Mary J, and his owner had him. And I don't know, maybe he couldn't perform in front of people, but it didn't go down. But yeah, that's something I would like to add. And he's a nice dog too, man. He got a nice head on him, and he'll actually add a little bit more height to my yard because he was a tall press canario too. But yeah, that's probably the main breed. If I'm gonna add something, it's gonna be press canario. Cane Corsos, man, ain't nothing wrong with Cane Corsos, but with Cane Corsos, man, just from what I've been seeing, you got to really be, and even with presses, but you got to be more with Cane Corsos, man. Finding the right breed type that's healthy, man. Because I even had a few people over the years since I've been breeding contact me and telling me stories, man. More than a few times about person in Cane Corso, man, and that dog at early age, like 7, 8, 9 months, already having hip issues. You know what I mean, and things of that nature. So I'm starting to see a lot more issues with Cane Corsos, but I know there's some good ones out there. But like I say, they're far and in between, and you really got to know what to look for. Uh, do all that extra health testing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these breeders will sit there and lie to you, and sell you something that, like I say, on down the line you're gonna have a problem with. And then with the Cane Corsos too, some of them been from my understanding, and you can see it in their face, you know what I mean? Boxers was used at one time to mix in with the Cane Corsos. And after I learned and read up on that, man, it's a lot of them I can see now in their face, that boxer look, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't want none of that right there. Or Borbal. I wouldn't mind using Borbal too, but I wouldn't want no overly big Borbal. Because pretty much I'm happy with a dog right around 150 pounds, give or take, somewhere up in there with my males. Um, when I first got my dog, because Scoop's dad is actually like a 176-pound dog, y'all. Scoop's dad, and I done had pictures of him before on here, y'all. Scoop's dad is humongous. Um, he's a 176-pound dog, and when I first got Scoop, that's what I was wanting. I was like, oh man, he gonna be big like his dad, but Scoop never reached that, man. Scoop probably tops out at about 140, and man, I'm more than happy with that. Especially if you're taking care of him. Maybe if one big 180, 200-pound mastiff, you know what I mean, that's not too bad. But as far as breeding and taking care of them, nah, I would. From what I know now, what I got to deal with these dogs, I'm cool on having a whole bunch of 180-pound males running around. Yeah, they got Napoleon Mastiff, and I don't even bring that up. I definitely wouldn't mix no more Napoleon Mastiff in these dogs. Nah, Napoleon Mastiff, I like them. I like them for what they are, but yeah, they're another dog with a lot of health issues. And man, once skin start hanging and I start seeing all that droopy eye where I can see all the bottom of their eye and everything like that, a lot of them neo Napoleon Mastiffs kind of turn me off, man. Like I say, there's some nice ones, but when they're kind of over exaggerated with all the extra skin and everything like that, and like I say, when their eyeball sockets get to hanging down, you can see all the eye and the redness. It's just that some of them turn me off. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't mess with no Napoleon Mastiff. Y'all excuse my burn pile over here too, man. We in the South. Sometimes we got excess trash, y'all. We burn it right here in the backyard. OT, I definitely would, but the only problem with YouTube, you know what I mean? You get copyright strikes. You get copyright strikes by playing music, man. It's YouTube is real funny about what you can and can't do. Because even if y'all watched my video yesterday, if that video I dropped yesterday, um, uh, I was talking about the protection and that little story about the mother had unalived that man that was in her cot in the home with her 13-year-old daughter. Y'all, I didn't get paid for that video right there. YouTube deemed it advertisers didn't want to pay. You know what I mean? So I did not get paid for that video. So you got to be real careful of what you put out on YouTube and things you say, man. Because like I say, you think you done put a good video together, and by the time it's good and uploaded, they done sent you a message. Yeah, you will not be getting no money for this video. And they probably still putting and they probably still putting what they call it, commercials on the video too, y'all. But I won't be seeing none of that money. Just Lydia, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Jay Green, you already know, man. Facts. Y'all would be surprised the videos. Like hell, that video I dropped when I showed scooping Onyx locking up mating. I didn't get paid for that. Like I done learned that too. Like I ain't showing no more lockups. And I be seeing a lot of people doing it. I guess like they not getting paid either, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a certain person thing. But yeah, I'm not showing no more dogs actually in the mating. Cause YouTube will let you put it out, but they definitely ain't gonna pay you for it. Yeah, Nam would mix well, but hey, get out of his face. Come on, back up, man. Hey, back up. That boy alone, my man. Back up. Stay out people's face. Yeah, Nam are some nice dogs, but at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, my dog's got to have some form of aggression in them. You know what I mean? Nams are kind of like bullies, from my experience and what I've seen. You know what I mean? They're big dogs. They might look aggressive, but they're more nice family pets. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna swat at a flea. They ain't gonna bust themselves out a wet paper bag. And like I say, at the end of the day, I need a dog with just a little bit of aggression in them, man. If they ain't got that, then they're really of no use to me. And I'm pretty sure there's some out there, but from what I've seen, I haven't seen too many tough noms. Um, Not in my experience. And like I say, I don't want to get to the point where I'm just producing watered down, good looking dogs. What's up, man? Okay. Hey, I got Lucky out here, so make sure Scoop don't come out. Yeah, got to fit their narrative, man. And that'd be the crazy point, man, because I'll be seeing some videos and some topics, and I'll be like, people just dropping videos and not getting paid, or maybe they just pick and choosing, you know what I mean, who they don't pay for certain topics. You know what I mean? So I don't even know. But at the end of the day, the crazy thing, once you become a content creator on YouTube, you know, you really learn that this is not your, it's like a job, you know what I mean? You ain't running nothing. You thinking you putting stuff on here and this is your content, you know what I mean? It ain't no different than going to a job, you know what I mean? There's a lot of rules you got to go by and follow, and if not, believe me, YouTube do not mind kicking you off and not telling you why. You just over with, no channel, nothing. I done knew quite a few people that have lost channels, so you got to kind of be careful, man. But at the end of the day, like I say, some of the topics I'm thinking in my mind you should be careful of, I still see other people posting about them, so I don't know. Boy, you got that good juice. Watch out, there's some glue right there. Where you get that from? What's that? I don't see that. Look what my son done brought home, y'all. We about to be drinking good, that strawberry nectar. What y'all know about that? Put that thing in the freezer, man. Let it get a little cold. Let that thing get cold, man. I mean, me a big cup of that. All right, appreciate it. Well, I love my kids, y'all. They really be thinking about their pops. They don't too much go out and not bring me something back. And that's what's up, man. Felix speaks, man. I don't even worry about it. I just don't make speak on that subject no more. Cause like I say, that's the thing with YouTube. No, matter of fact, I did appeal it. Yeah, that video I dropped last night, I did appeal it. And yeah, about 6 hours later, they sent me a message saying, basically telling me, nah, ain't nothing gonna change. I still not gonna receive no funds for that video. But that's the thing too about YouTube with the appeal process. You don't get to talk to nobody live. You know what I mean? So you're sending messages, and it's almost like you're talking to a bot. You're talking to AI. You know what I mean? So you never get to talk to an actual person, explain your case. So, like I say, I tell people, man, the best thing you can do is go ahead and just follow the rules, stick to the script. You know what I mean? If you want to do something different, man, find your own platform, get on Facebook or somewhere else. But yeah, YouTube. Like I say, because the thing about YouTube, if you lose your channel, you can't even start another channel up, y'all. You know what I mean? You can't even start another channel on another subject ever again. So, yeah, they don't play. They don't play. And if you done seen like I seen, man, and I ain't even make no whole lot of money, but you start making some real money on YouTube, boy, and you start losing that income, boy. Listen, I done seen people, boy, all in their feelings, y'all, really crying and hurt. There ain't nothing you can do about it. So, I'm how they say there was a saying a long time ago. A wise man learns from his mistakes. A smart man learns from the mistakes of others. That's what I remember being told or read somewhere a long time ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do, show my dog, stay in my lane, say that political for some other channel. Channels get much more censorship than any other language. Since some, yeah, OT, that is another thing too. Cause even like with um like different things dealing with these dogs, like I seen somewhere like overseas, man, some of their channels, man, like some of their videos almost be straight up dog fighting. Or hell, even over in not Panama, but the Philippines. I see Philippine videos with chicken fights and everything. Man, if you're in the United States and you post a chicken fight, it's over with. It's over with. Your channel getting shut down that day. So yeah. Well, then again, maybe it's the law of the land. You know what I mean? Maybe they got different laws and YouTube respects their laws since that's legal over there. But yeah, over here I do notice in certain countries they can get away with a little bit more. Oh, another thing, y'all, and this is kind of just off topic. I wasn't just watching it or nothing like that, but there's an African channel, y'all, and it's over in Zimbabwe or something. And they kind of, a lot of them women walk around, you know what I mean, with no shirt on. You know what I mean? That's all on YouTube, and I'm like, how is these women walking around with their breast out? But I guess because it's Africa, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I promise you, if you in America, you know what I mean, and you show too much, yeah, they definitely gonna. Hell, I think one time, that's TikTok. TikTok. I know with TikTok you got to be kind of careful on, especially like teenagers. I think one time my son was outside and he had his shirt off, and I think TikTok had kind of gave me a strike or something like that. You know what I mean? Because my teenage son was out here in the backyard with his shirt off. So, like I say, depending on where you at, yeah, it's different. Listen, y'all, listen, I'm gonna stop talking about YouTube, man. Listen, they just try to shut my video off. I don't know what just happened just now, but they definitely felt like they just tried to shut my video off and then brought it back up real quick, asked me, do I want to resume? Like almost like they was checking me like, hey, listen, change your subject up.
What? Lucky, you're not. You're not. Your name's not P. It's L. Lucky Monk. Lucky, your name start with an L, not with a P.
You ain't wet, is it?
Up high. Your food is in the kitchen.
Uh,
You know, I called for him,
who that?
Predator. But Lucky came around and came up.
He ain't gonna
I
listen.
say your name start with an L, not with a P.
Predator. They chewing on them bones.
Our stomach should be swelling up soon.
Move, 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 move. See how they both want to be around you? Two troublemakers.
Alright. Hey, Rabbit. No, I didn't even call for either one of them. I actually called for that one that's laying on his back.
No. Look like a poop bug.
And something got put outside.
Yeah, I don't think they've been outside all day.
Well,
Well, I think your mom let Chloe out.
Yeah, no, I put Chloe outside.
Okay.
I just now put Chloe outside. Other hand, Coco, mom said Coco was already out and outside. I'm telling you. Y'all be.
So today was your last day working?
Yeah,
Oh man.
I got some goodbyes.
Oh, they okay. They did kind of show some.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
said, I'm a good worker.
that's what's up.
So I'm the one that hang out with me.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I told him it's not goodbye. See you later.
Hey, that's what's up, Kenny. That's what I say too. It's never goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.
With a smile.
You too cool for school.
Yeah. But at the same time, not too cool. Too confident, but just confident enough.
Hey, Lee Burgess.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
little angel.
Uh, Y2. Nah, no puppies right now. We do got a girl that's should be pregnant right now. If we have any puppies, they'll be dropping August 25th through the 30th, somewhere off in there. We should have a litter on the ground, but we still waiting to confirm. She's a little under a month in.
Move your back.
You're jealous.
Where do you get this weird scar on his stomach?
Mm.
It's very noticeable. Not, it's like visible though. It's like like
Color or because of scar?
It's like a scar. It's like
Probably they be
when they
when he
scratch
was,
each other. Cause
or they was, yeah. I was thinking, remember when they was busting through their fences?
you know this look like a Chinese symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky boy. You know Chloe only got 4 nipples.
Wow.
I said where's the 8? Where's the other 4? I like have one ear sharp, and when he turns, it's a bow cut. Yeah, it's like Scoob. Scoob got like a round ear and then like a sharp ear. Round, almost semi-round, but it's like short. It's like rock baby cereal.
Mary, get out people's face.
Stretch boy.
She wants your attention.
She usually like will sit right directly on my feet and just look up. We got this ointment. I don't know where she get that from. I think she got an allergy. I think it's an allergy thing on her face.
You know, I think when she was sticking her head through that gate, 'cause that's like a scratch too. It's almost
Yeah.
like a rug burn.
Yeah. Mary. Mary got a standard body. She just looking real crazy. What? I don't know where I got this from. I woke up and I woke up and I seen this. I said where I get it from. I really don't know. Oh, I think he got. Look at them. They came back. Look.
What's that?
These little pink marks. Remember when we like he had those before? We don't know where he get them from. I think it's like grass allergy thing.
Yeah, I got some salmon dust though over put their cages.
Yeah. His morale markings on the show. It looks so
Like dirt, like he been wet.
yeah.
He a dirty Merle. Dirty Merle.
His sounds very like not too like right here though. His is though.
Yeah, 5 weeks of my dogs, my puppies get raw. Hey, 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 chill out, man.
He messing with him. So bad. Okay. Now you gotta be cautious. Look, just look at it. Come here, Brad. All right.
Lucky, talk to your son, man. Talk to your son.
No.
Cream.
And he walks up head first. Like, he goes directly to the head. Oh, it's the best boy. Good job. Hey.
You know, you gotta run with the pad. See what's going on.
I'm always barking at something. What first?
Yeah, hey, my bad. Before we got interrupted, uh, YT YouTube. Yeah, I usually at 5 weeks is when my puppies get their first taste of raw.
You know my finger blade again? At work. And I had to get like a compression like finger sock around my finger.
Yeah, Cream need to chill out, Fila. Cream need to chill all the way out. Look, he done came right back over, man. Boy don't want no problems. You see what he doing. He's in a submissive stance. Come on. Stop standing over him. I stand over you. Come on. You want somebody standing over you? But like I've told y'all before, man, and my daughter don't like when I say it. I ain't gonna say most, but we do have problems when she's out here. You know what I mean? I don't know what it be like. These dogs think they're protecting each other from her or whatever it be, but she doesn't understand it. But for some reason or another, when she's out here, male on male or female on female, they do get aggressive to each other. but she don't see the signs.
I don't see, but I do. I see things, but I don't really pick apart from it. But even if I'm not outside, it happens.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I say it ain't
Like
all, it
it's
ain't all,
like I can
it ain't
understand.
all the
No,
time.
I can understand if I am outside. I do cause things when I'm around dogs. They come follow me, not the other way around. They follow and want to be around. Different things happen. But when I'm not outside, things still happen,
Yeah.
even when their own occurs. So they do things with or without me being out here for
You're
real.
right about that.
But
You're right about
I
that.
do say I can say though, when I am around, they do tend to get a little aggressive
Yeah.
with each other. What's a rub baby?
Look like you up to no good.
He's just nipping around. I swear, these are being straight grays. He got a very linky body. I like how under his tail is very white.
You too. Most of the time, if I'm giving them like just straight chicken, like chicken scraps, and that'd be like the white, the black, and the fat meat together. If I'm feeding leg quarters, a lot of times it'd be straight chicken. But what I do like to do, as far as mixing with their kibble, is I like to mix. And a lot of times I'll boil it when I do it. I'll do chicken livers and chicken gizzards. Whenever I get chicken livers and chicken gizzards, I will boil them for a little bit,
Come here.
and I will mix that up in their kibble, and they love that right there. Let me show y'all my neighbor's dog real quick. Hey, chill out. I'm already knocked my fence over.
Hey, knocked it over?
Nah, Lucky running right here. There go my other neighbor's dog, y'all. Come on, get away from the fence. Come on, everybody away from the fence. Everybody away from the fence. Everybody away from the fence. Honest, come on.
I am all bulky. Bulky dog.
I don't know, man. I talked to the owner before. Basically, he had adopted that dog, and this is a mix. So I'm pretty sure it probably got some press or Cane Corso in it. But I believe, yeah, he had told me he had adopted that dog, so he didn't know for sure the mix on it. But like I say, it could definitely pass for a full blood Presa Canario. Nah, Vincent, he hit me up, but he ain't sent no photos yet. As soon as I do, I promise. As a matter of fact, somebody this
Hey.
had reminded me earlier. I got some pictures of Cream's brother, his twin Butter. I got them right now. So my next video I drop either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll have some pictures of Butter on there. But now I'm still waiting to get some updates on that boy Tank. But like I say, I know he got to be a big boy because the owner said he's 97 pounds right now. Yeah, OT, it definitely takes time, man. Definitely easier if you got one dog to put into all your time. Because before I got all these other dogs, when I just had Scoop for his first almost year and a half, man, I had that boy so trained up and so good, and it was so easy. But like I say, the more dogs you got, it's hard to
Sit.
put that time in. But it's not
Sit.
impossible. It's
Sit.
not impossible.
Sit.
It's hot. I'm done with the heat. Go once my hands go eat.
Yeah. Like I told you, man, Cream, he's definitely gonna be a factor, man, when he get older. And like a lot of I was talking about earlier, a lot of these dogs don't mature till they like two and a half. Cream gonna be about an issue at about a year, year and a half. He gonna be a whole issue. Matt Zula, what's up, folks? Appreciate you coming through, man. Hope you're doing all right on this Sunday afternoon. Just out here with the dogs. Oh, and I can see they messing. I found my fixer flat, y'all. I had to blow up a flat on my damn lawnmower. My riding lawnmower the other day caught a flat somehow.
Get out the way. Oh, Chloe. No,
Nah, I ain't heard nothing from Smoke, man. I ain't heard nothing from Smoke. I think last time I heard from him, like I say, maybe a month after he had him, he hit me up. But like I say, man, I sold quite a few dogs, y'all. Believe me, it's far and in between. There's a few people that rarely gonna hit you up, but for the most part, and I don't really ask for it. I do kind of say something out there, man, if you don't mind, every 6 months, and you got to tell them 6 months, a year. If you can send some pictures, I appreciate it. But like I said, ain't nothing in no contract where people got to do. And for the most part, it's like with anything. When people make purchases, they go on with their lives. But I definitely appreciate it. I hope he do send me some pictures of Smoke. But I'm almost betting he looks just like this boy right here, Predator. Because him and Smoke, if y'all remember Smoke and Predator, like Cream and Butter, y'all, they were twins. So I'm almost certain if I see Smoke, I'm seeing this boy right here. Except for I think, I don't know, he got a lot more red off in his. I think Smoke's Brendo was a little bit darker. I think Smoke's Brenda was a little bit darker than this boy right here. Yeah, that's black and white, man. Nah, it's still on. That black and white was something serious with Tank. And I'm telling you the truth too. Like I say, Scoop and Molly, man, don't produce a lot of black dogs. That was only their second other in all their litters. Well, like I say, Onyx's mom, who was Lucky's sister, Lucky's litter mate, she was like almost all black, but she did have a little bit of Brendo in her, but she mostly looked black. But I want to say Tank might have been, was Tank our only all black and white dog? Or did we have another black and white?
I can't. I'm be honest.
Nah, I think Tank might have been the only black and white, man. It's just
Tank the
certain,
one that's in Tennessee, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, I think that was his only true black and white, y'all. Like I say, it's rare colors like Scoop will produce that black and white. He will produce blues, but them two colors are real rare. What meat don't you feed? You too, there's probably not a meat. The only meat I don't feed my dogs, the meat I can't get. That's about the only thing. If I have it, I got it. Things like beef I don't buy because one, beef is just too expensive to try to feed these dogs beef. So they don't eat a lot of red meat. Like I say, chicken's pretty cheap, so they do eat a lot of chicken. And all parts of the chicken, like I say, the chicken livers, gizzards, chicken feet, things of that nature. At the same time, too, pig. As far as pig at my local meat market, they'll have pig. And what was that I was getting for them? Pig ears. I'll get them pigtails. There was something else I was getting them not too long ago, and it was a real cheap cut of pig. I can't remember for sure. One thing I do know, they do not like pig feet, y'all. For some reason, I don't know what it is about pig feet. They will not eat. They will kind of pick over that. But nah, if it's an animal and I can get it, I'll definitely feed it to them. thinking November, late October, November, hunting season starts around here. So I know once hunting season starts, they'll definitely be on that deer. Um, I'm hoping them hogs come back through right now where I go hunting that, man. We got a whole bunch of bears, y'all. And I think them bears are keeping the hogs out, man. Man, I ain't never seen so many bears in my life, y'all. Coming up on that trail camera, and it's different. There's different ones. There's about two big males. There's two mothers. One has a litter of three. Another one has a litter of three too, y'all, but it's off two different ones. She got two little ones that are recent one. Then she got another one that looks like he probably a year and a half, 2 years old, that's still tagging along. So I believe all them bears is keeping them out. But at the same time, too, if the bears are around during hunting season, I'm definitely taking me a bear this year. So my dogs will be eating some bear meat if I get one. I don't know. We've been kind of thinking, man, if Predator end up staying with us, I don't know. The way his bill's looking, y'all, Predator might be an actual good candidate. I've been thinking about to take to Mary J. So like I say, it all depends. We'll see how it goes in the future. But like I say, Predator is about my only, hell, really, Predator is my only male on the yard right now that doesn't have any Merle in him. So he's the only one I could breed to Mary J. So like I say, if we end up keeping him, it's a strong possibility we might breed him to Mary J one day. But like I say, that's still over a year and some change away, year and a half before we even think about trying to breed him. Like I say, I'll probably wait till he's at least 2 years old to really see what he's going to turn into. Hey, rabbit ears too, man. But there's actually rabbits up there too, man. But I don't know how to hunt rabbits. You need a dog or something. Cause the one or two times I've seen rabbits up there, them things moving about 80 miles per hour. You know what I mean? And unless I had a shotgun with some bucks, some bird shot in it or something, I ain't getting no rabbit too quick. But yeah, and then the rabbits around here that I can, like there's a local rabbit farm, man. They want dang near $20 a rabbit. And I really rather get wild rabbit too, man, because something else I don't know if y'all know that's good for worming a dog, y'all, rabbit ears. Rabbit ears, rabbit tails. Man, if y'all ever can get that and feed it to your dogs, it's a natural dewormer because the hairs, I guess that got to be how it works. The hairs kind of flush their system out. So I really wish I could get some wild rabbits. But like I say, if I go to any of the markets around here for rabbit ears or even like I say, a whole rabbit, man, it'd be too much money trying to feed all these dogs. Nah, we ain't got many ducks around here. I'm pretty sure maybe in the lower state, but I'm up upstate South Carolina, lower state. They probably got some duck hunting. I don't hear about too many people duck hunting really around here. About the only time I really see ducks is like I say, come on, you gotta have them carry that up. Only time I see ducks is when they're migrating, y'all. End of what's that? That's about the only time I see, when they be flying through the air in that V shape. That's about the only time I see ducks, man, during migrating season. But other than that, there ain't too many lakes or ponds around here I be at where you really see ducks or, like I say, I ever hear about any people duck hunting. Yeah, real. They're black bears, man. They're black bears. Where my buddy stay at up on his land where he let me hunt. And I want to get one anyway this year, man, because I actually want to get because he got one hanging on his wall that he taxidermed. I think he said he paid around about $1,200. He got it hanging on his wall, and it got the head is I think it's called like a trophy mount, but it looks real good. It looks real good. So I got a little fireplace in my house. So like I say, I just don't want to. Really, I don't need to be shooting a lot of bear, but like I say, I'm gonna get one this year just for the meat for my dog, and at the same time too, so I can mount one on my wall, or not mount one on my wall, but get one done so I can lay it down on the in front of my fireplace. But that's only at the same time too. That's only if I can get one of them big males. I'm not killing no female bear, and I'm not killing none of the smaller ones unless it's one of them big old 350-pound, 400 males that we got coming through on the gig camera. I'm letting the other bears pass by. Yeah, like I say, I know if I could train these dogs up, they could definitely run some rabbits, but like I say, I don't know how to get to that point. Like I say, I don't see many of them up there. I've seen maybe two in all the years up there, and there's a lot of coyotes too. So I know them coyotes up there be giving them rabbits hell. You know what I mean? So like I say, every time I see a rabbit, they're never standing still. That thing's doing about 50 miles per hour, and it's running from one thicket to the next. And like I say, about the only way I'm gonna get a rabbit up there, unless I got a shotgun, that thing better be on the ready. Yeah, around here we ain't got no moose in South Carolina. About the biggest game animal, like I say, is deer. Uh, and we got a nice one too coming through with the game camera right now. I don't know how they do the pointers. I don't know how to read the deer's antlers, but they got. I seen at least two of them that's been coming through on the trail cameras. Cause we done already started feed. Well, we feed our spots year round. You know what I mean, for the hogs and everything. But we done started seeing a couple nice male deers coming through. So hopefully they mature in another month or two. And hey, I might dang mount a deer head too this year if I can get a nice size one. But yeah, plenty of deer out here. So once hunting season come, like I say, it'll be plenty of deer. Hopefully we get them hogs coming back through. And like I say, I'm definitely gonna try to get a big bear if I can. Which really shouldn't be too hard. The other day I was at the gun store talking to this older gentleman, and I was getting some bullets for my rifle, and I was telling him about where I hunt and everything, and he knew of the area, man. He was like, "Hey, man, you want to get one of them bears, man? Just throw some honey buns out." He said, "Man, just throw some honey buns out. You'll definitely get one of them bears." Bears got worm in the meat. Hell, everything got worm in the meat. You talk to some people, we got worms inside us right now. Everything got worms in the meat. One thing I will say, like a lot of the stuff I cut, if any of the wild animals I catch out there, they go in my deep freezer for maybe almost a month. And then when I do feed it to them, I usually build a makeshift pit down there by my fire pit. And like I said, I got extra gating and grills. And I will, you know what I mean, get the temperature up, to about 165, 170 degrees. So actually, a lot of times when they eat their hog or their deer meat, that's about the only time. Like chicken, they're gonna eat that raw, but their hog and their deer meat, I'll kind of turn into a little barbecue back here, and they seem to like it a lot better too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you, they do seem to like it a lot better when I cook that meat a little bit. So yeah, if I get any bears or my hog or my deer meat, like I said, they'll go through that protocol, freezer for a while, and then before I feed it to the dogs, I throw it on a little makeshift grill. And as you can see, they still here. As a matter of fact, the old dude I was talking to about the bears, and he told me to use honey buns. The worms can't be too bad because he was telling me about an old lady, man, that used to cook the best bear stew. Man, he was almost licking his lips telling me that story about that bear stew that old lady used to make. So them worms can't be too bad. Elijah Jackson, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you coming through. Oh yeah, I can start it, but like I say, the only thing with where we hunt at up there, it's on the mountain, y'all. It's pretty much a mountain that's going straight up. Um, so it's not flat grounds. You know, a lot of things when I see videos of people hunting rabbits, you know what I mean, it's flat areas. Um, like I say, it'd be real kind of hard to where we hunt with rabbits or dogs, to use dogs to hunt rabbits or anything, man. Because one, them wild animals are gonna run your dog wild trying to keep up with them. You know what I mean? Because there's just too many hills, there's too much brush. You know what I mean? There's never really no clear flat area. And then on top of that too, you got to go after that dog, and that's gonna be the problem because once they get to running, you ain't keeping up. You ain't keeping up. 'Cause like I said, there's too much brush that you're gonna have to go over or under. A lot of fallen trees, a lot of timber, a lot of ravines. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend. That's the best area. Uh, and at the same time too, I'm not a dog hunter because I do. Sometimes I've been up there at night hunting, and I hear people running dogs up that way. You know what I mean? So, like I say, you definitely got to have some well-trained dogs that I don't think so much hunt, but know how to make that animal swing around and come back your way. Because if you got to chase after that dog and he just keep chasing that animal, yeah, you might be in the next county over before you see your dog again. Now that's one thing I could do. Yeah, that's one thing that my buddy has told me. Um, I just ain't really mess with squirrels, but there's plenty of squirrels up there. There's plenty of squirrels, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I could always go squirrel hunting. And even back here, a lot of times when I get squirrels, these dogs will tree. So that's one thing I think it could be real easily teaching these dogs how to treat squirrels. I definitely could use them up there for that. But anything else that's gonna take them on the run, yeah, nah. You know, and then there be the bad part too. You know, your dog get too far out with an animal, and you gotta take a deer or a hog up out of there. You know what I mean? And you a half a mile away, you ain't getting that animal up out of there. There's a lot of places you can't even get a four-wheeler off in. Like I say, it just be difficult unless you really don't work that land before. And like I say, your dogs can do more than just run a dog. You got a good bay dog, you know, that can kind of stop them somewhere. Leanne and Pets, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming through. We love dogs too over here. Hey, back up. Lucky, home, 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 home. You look like you about to cause trouble. Stop following that boy like that. You know, see how they circling each other? That's my go ahead and put somebody up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You following him. Come on, go on. Oh, all this yard, you ain't about to be following out here like that. I know what you about to do. Yeah, when Punisher get to following Lucky like that, yeah, I mean when Lucky get to following Punisher like that, I know this Lucky, he looking for a fight. He looking for a fight. He waiting for Punisher to turn around and act like he got a problem. Casino 63, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday, man. I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. I know it's been a while. We 2 hours 30 minutes into this live, man. I appreciate everybody that's on the live right now. Everybody hit that like, that subscribe button, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, checking us out here at Quality Canines. At the same time, too, if you're not subscribed to the channel, we'd appreciate if you consider joining the channel, man. We'd definitely love to have you over here. Yeah, Cream is a nice dog, man. That's what I love about him, man. 'Cause he got that. His mother had a nice structure, man. Layla had one of the best structures I had on my yard. He's turning out to be the same way. And like I say, I really ain't even been working that boy yet, walking him as much as I can. I ain't started taking to. A pulling a pulling vest that'll fit him. I ain't started taking him to the park. Having him pull no weights yet. Going on them 6 mile walks. Right now he just does the 2 mile walks. Um, I'll probably wait till he a year old before we start taking him on that 6 mile walk. And yeah, once I start taking him on them walks where we walk 6 miles straight, yeah, that's really gonna start cutting them up, defining them even more. Yeah, it's Sunday, man. Last day of the week. Last day of the week. Monday we'll be back to scheduled programming. And actually, I'm out of work right now for my foot, and it kind of feels funny, y'all. I ain't been out of work in so long. Days starting to run together. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Oh yeah, everything's good, Casino. Everything good. Like I say, just taking it one day at a time, letting everything heal up before I get back to work. One good thing, I kind of needed that break too, y'all, because I actually started dropping some weight, man, because my last year at work, man, I done kind of got to a point where I was beating them vending machines at night, y'all. Some nights I was drinking 2, 3 of them Monster Energies and hell, buying cookies and snacks, and y'all, this little break from work, I ain't been eating nothing but natural food and vegetables. So I definitely need that break off. Hopefully I can wean myself off when I go back, leave them damn energy drinks alone. I probably done lost 5, 10 pounds, like I say, just by not being at work and drinking them sugars every night, eating them damn cookies and stuff. Well, y'all, we've been on here 2.5 hours, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. I actually got to feed the dogs in a while, but right now I'm about to go in the house, take me a little break, and really get some relief from these little bugs. These gnats is tearing me up, y'all. I'm sorry. I love to stay on here longer, but these little gnats beat me up, man. I'm sitting out here with a no shirt on. Yeah, I got to go inside. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Thanks for checking the live. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody that follows the channel, everybody that shared the live, man, we definitely appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I say, if you're not a subscriber, man, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing we got going on. And we'll definitely be back. If not tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll have another full-length video. Like I say, I got some pictures of his brother, his twin, Butter. I definitely gonna put a video together and show y'all that. And like I say, do some side-by-side comparison. And we're gonna see. Matter of fact, when I do that video, y'all, when I do that video, dang it, I gotta wait till he cleaned up because y'all see how he look right now. I do that video, I'm gonna do a side by side. Dang it, how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it, y'all. If I gotta crop Butter out his picture and have them both like in the same background. But I'm gonna put Butter and Cream right next to each other, y'all. And I wanna see in the comments who can guess, even though it ain't gonna be hard because it's gonna be 50-50, y'all, either A or B, but who can guess which one's Cream or Butter, y'all? And then y'all see too just how much they look just alike. It's crazy, y'all. Because when he sent me that picture, at first I thought somebody had almost sent me a picture of Cream, and I was like, "The hell you doing with Cream?" But then I seen it was Butter, and like I say, when Butter left, y'all remember, man, he was a lot thicker um, than Cream right there. But he done shed all that baby weight, what I call it, and he's about the same build and everything as Cream. But yeah, we're gonna post that video. If not tomorrow, definitely by Tuesday. Um, with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna go in this house, get some relief, because I'll be back out here in about another hour or two to feed all the dogs, man. Everybody have a good Sunday, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, and we're gonna see y'all next time. We out.